Let's start with the truth no one wants to hear. Real love is dying. Not because people stopped feeling, but because people stopped earning. Everyone wants a loyal woman, but no one wants to build the environment that loyalty can breathe in. Everyone wants a faithful man, but no one wants to follow his lead. Love doesn't disappear. Discipline did. Modern dating is full of weak men and confused women. Men chasing validation, women chasing attention, both pretending they want real love while worshipping temporary pleasure. They think loyalty can exist in chaos. It can't. You can't plant roses in a poisoned soil and expect them to bloom. The good woman, the 2%, is not a myth. She's rare because most men don't have what it takes to sustain her nature. She needs structure, leadership, calm and consistency, and masculinity. And that's the part modern men cannot deliver because they are simps. You can't demand peace from a woman when your life is loud, disorganized, and impulsive, and don't know what your goal is in the next 10 years. You can't expect loyalty from her because you can't even stay loyal to your own very goals. You don't find her, you turn her. You build her loyalty through your predictability. You earn her softness through your stability. You unlock her femininity through your direction. She becomes different because you are different. But that's what separates a man from a boy. Boys chase women, but man shapes them through the gravity of their presence. A woman will always mirror your energy. If your life is built on weakness, chaos, and indecision, she will reflect that. If your energy is grounded, consistent, and purposeful, she will submit to that order naturally. Stop blaming women for reacting. A woman's nature is a reflection. A man's nature is direction. If she's dramatic, check your discipline. If she's anxious, check your leadership. If she's distant, then check your focus. A man who walks in clarity will always bring peace to his household. You don't need to control her when you already control yourself. Real masculine energy is calm. It doesn't chase, it doesn't panic, it doesn't beg for validations. It simply is. When a woman feels that, she softens. She stops competing, she stops arguing. She feels safe enough to be feminine again. The modern man doesn't understand this power. He's too emotional, too reactive, too lost. He thinks raising his voice makes him a leader. He thinks posing and saying random stuff makes him wise. But leadership isn't noise. It's what they do on every single day with their very own action and not with words. The woman you want doesn't need you to shout louder. She needs you to keep your things straight and your purpose as well. And when you do, her energy changes. That's not manipulation. That's the masculine gravity we're talking about. You're not supposed to chase her. You're supposed to lead her. Because only through your order can her chaos find peace in the very end. This generation is drowning in options but starving for connection. Every woman's DM are flooded on social media. every man's attention is scattered by scrolling on the phone and chasing women and validation. No one values commitment anymore because everyone is addicted to novelty. It's not that good women don't exist right now. It's that they bury under 10,000 distractions, and the men who were supposed to protect them become part of the noises or invisible. Good women aren't gone. They are just guarded, of course. They've been betrayed, lied to, gaslight, manipulated. They've learned to wear armor because too many weak men wanted their body but not their loyalty. So when she meets a man of direction, a man who isn't trying to impress her but trying to lead himself, she feels it instantly, quickly, speed. She knows she's in the presence of someone rare like James Bond. But here's the key. You don't need to save her. You don't need to change her. You need to stabilize yourself first. The right woman doesn't need a rescue. She needs a man who doesn't collapse under her emotion and not somebody that lied to with their sweet talks. So watch out. That's what the 2% man does. He doesn't argue, he doesn't chase, he doesn't play games. He builds a world so solid that weak women leave on their own because they cannot approach them like others. And the strong one stays because peace is her oxygen as a queen. Stop asking, where are the good women? Stop asking that. They're waiting for a man who actually deserves them, and that's the answer. But most men don't. Because most men want their loyalty from women while still acting like babies and liabilities. You don't find a loyal woman. You must build her loyalty through your own example as a man. You don't find a peaceful woman either. You create her peace by removing chaos from her environment. You don't find feminine woman as well. You must inspire her femininity by embodying grounded masculinity. The modern man wants the reward of leadership without the responsibility of being a leader. He wants submission without stability. He wants respect without giving results. He wants her love, but they act like children. You cannot expect a woman to follow your path if you haven't cleared the trail. She's watching how you move, how you speak to others with respect. Are you a good man or a bad man? How you react under pressure. How you treat other people who can benefit you because you're still a good friend. That's where her trust is built. That's where her loyalty grows. That's when she decides, is this man safe to follow or not? You turn a woman by giving her something to believe in. You turn her by standing on principle that don't change with temptation. You turn her by being consistent, not convenient. If she sees you can lead yourself through the example of your discipline and not sweet talks, not lies, she'll definitely trust you to lead her with her life. If you can command your own emotion, she'll surrender her fears automatically. Woman follows pattern, not promises. And that's why the modern man keep losing. He promises everything, but his resumes shows nothing. Look at the job, what they do. Look at the time, what they spend on. Look how They are when you ask them, what do you think you're gonna be in the next 10 years? They're confused. They're soft. They don't even know. When a loyal woman isn't discovered, she's revealed through pressure. You only know who's real when life gets heavy as a man. Modern relationship falls apart because everyone's addicted to comfort. The first argument they run. The first struggle they ghost. The first test they fold. A real bond is tested through chaos and not with peace. Faithfulness isn't proven when everything's perfect. It's proven when everything falls apart and she still chooses you. And she won't stay just because you ask. She will stay because she sees that you never ever quit as a winner and not a loser. Even when you're tired, even when life breaks you down. That's the kind of strength women crave. Not muscle, not money, not looks, but consistency under fire. And that's who you should be. If she sees you remain calm when the world's on fire, she'll follow you through hell. Because deep down, she's not looking for a rich man. She's looking for a rock to lean on. A 2% woman doesn't care about comfort. She cares about the character. She's testing your loyalty the same way you tested hers. When both parties pass, that's how kingdoms are built. The woman you have is a minor of your leadership. Her chaos reflects your lack of order. Her loyalty reflects your consistency. Her peace reflects your protection. Every woman becomes the reflection of the man she follows. So if she's toxic, loud, reactive, ask yourself, what energy have I been radiating? Men must stop complaining about modern women and stop becoming like the kind of men who naturally filter out the wrong ones. You don't argue with chaos, you outgrow it. You don't chase respect, you command it. A 2% woman isn't found in clubs or dating apps, I'm sure you know that. She's found in an environment built by real men and healthy ones. She's drawn to order, honor, peace, and power because her femininity only feels safe around dominance that isn't abusive but anchored in purpose. So build yourself. Discipline your habits. Fix your direction. Earn your silence. Because once you become that man, you notice something powerful. You will stop chasing women altogether. They will be chasing peace and starting with you. And peace lives within you. And when that happens, in graduation, you turn her, not found her. And when you die, history will not remember you for how many women that you had. It will remember you for the world that you built with your queen. And the one loyal woman who helped you to build it alongside you in every way.